Hey everybody, it's Nick here
Bree.
with another episode of Post Theater Clarity. And we just got out of seeing the latest Marvel movie, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Uh, it is tearing up the box office right now and it's very popular, especially among middle school aged boys who sat right behind us and would not shut up or stop farting throughout the movie.
It was awful.
Not great.
Not the movie, the kids.
But we're not here about middle school boys being assholes. We're here about Spider-Man Brand New Day. And what did you think?
I enjoyed it. There was a lot of fun action scenes. I did think it was probably the weakest of all the Spider-Man movies. I liked the other ones better.
I would say definitely the weakest of the Spider-Man movies. And it was okay. If I had a word to describe this movie, I would say bloated. Movie's too long and they cram so much stuff into there. It has what longtime comic book movie fans have called Spider-Man 3 syndrome of shoving a lot of stuff in the movie. And some of the stuff I can really appreciate, but it's just like there hits a point it's still too much. The movie's almost 2.5 hours long and it didn't need to be that long. Sorry. That for the scale Spider-Man movies are supposed to be. He's more of a street level hero. And it's just they chose a Spider-Man movie to really introduce some bigger things into the MCU. And I'm not sure that was quite the right direction to go. I'm not sure if he was the hero to throw this in at, especially when you have Spider-Man who is such a great rogues gallery of villains and so many storylines to pick from or draw from, but it wasn't bad. There was a lot of cool action, a lot of great humor, and Tom Holland was great as Spider-Man. And there's some really good casting otherwise. There's a big reveal in the movie that I'm not going to give away as to one of the people that's in it, but chances are you probably know. Um, but it implies some big things moving forward for the MCU.
Yeah, I felt like it was definitely setting things up for other things, but it didn't feel as much like a Spider-Man movie as I felt like the other three do.
No, the other three were very much Spider-Man movies, and I loved all three of the other movies. I thought they were all three wonderful. And this one just kind of walk away from feeling okay. And this felt very different from the other ones and not in all the right ways. Uh, and it's just, you get some things at the beginning of the movie where it shows you a few other Spider-Man villains, like Scorpion's in this movie. And this few scene, the parts he's in is great. I was thrilled they finally threw Scorpion in a Spider-Man movie and did a good job of it. And it's just like, then you have Tombstone, who basically has a cameo appearance, and it kind of feels like there's some missed opportunities there, but
it kind of fell flat in some parts, and I just felt like it was a little dull for what I have seen them do and what they made the final edit cut. It didn't feel like a good branch off.
There's parts where Spider-Man's really sad and Spider-Man's friends are sad. It kind of just goes on too long. And it's never like a torturous watch or anything, but the movie needed to be edited down and they needed to kind of make the script leaner and meaner. And it just winds up being an okay movie, which is kind of how I felt about the last several MCU movies. Not bad, some decent entertainment, but just okay.
Yeah, it just felt like they wanted to do too many things, and instead of doing a few things really well, they tried to do a lot of things, and you can't do a lot of things really well. You can do a lot of things mediocre.
And the scenes with the Hulk, and Spider-Man going at it, which they've shown in the trailer, so I'm not really giving away much there. Really cool. Bruce Banner and the Hulk are kind of just thrown in this movie, and it feels just like, yeah, they just really wanted to throw them in there, and it doesn't really mesh up with the plot that well. I'm excited to see how things go moving forward, to see where the direction they're going to go, especially since they've introduced some new concepts in the movie. But yeah, that just ended up. I'm with Brie. It really ended up being I think, far and away the weakest of all the Spider-Man movies. It's great, some great action, visually cool. Tom Holland's, great as Peter Parker. And I will say one thing that it does well is you really feel the weight that's on Peter Parker in this movie, and that the toll it's taken being Spider-Man and the isolation from it. And they did a really good job with that aspect because that's probably how to go.
Yeah.
But it's one, you're a comic book fan, probably worth seeing in the theater. But yeah, I'm kind of underwhelmed. The previous three had really set the bar high, and this one just didn't quite meet that. Uh, but anything else?
No.
Well, that's our thoughts on Spider-Man Brand New Day. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Later.